Hello everyone, this is Josh from Risk Wrenches, and behind me is our basically free 350 we got from a 1979 Chevy Camaro. Now, you guys saw that Chevy Camaro in the last couple videos, building up our 1964 Chevy Chevelle, but if you guys haven't, then let me give you a quick rundown here. I bought a 1964 Chevy Chevelle out of a junkyard, and it has a straight six power glide, an open rear end. You know, it's basically a base model car, but I wanted to hop it up and make a hot rod for cheap. So out of the same junkyard I pulled that one out of, I pulled a 1979 Camaro out of it. Now, that Camaro actually did have a factory 4-speed clutch, and everything's in great shape. A limited slip rear end, which I have in a parts pile over there, and this 350 that was in it. This thing is locked up, sadly, but the water pump spins over, so that's nice. But my plan is here, take this thing apart, and if it is a junk block, you know, it's got a lot of rust in the cylinder, it's got, you know, a cracked cylinder wall from sitting and freezing up or something like that, I've got a Chevy 350 that came out of a 1994 Chevy Silverado that I parted out that was running and driving. So I've got that thing over there as a fallback, but I do kind of want to save this motor here. It would be awesome to have a legitimate old school car or old school motor for my car and not have to pull, you know, this intake off of here, put it on that motor, you know, work about the HEI, all that fun stuff, because, you know, this thing's from 1979 and that thing's from 1994, so I'm sure there are differences here and there, and I would just rather like to not have to deal with that. But if it comes down to it, that is my plan. But without me yapping a lot more, let's get into it. Let's start tearing this motor down. All right, first things first, I'm just going to pull a bunch of this crap off the top of the motor, like these heater hoses, all these vacuum lines, these electrical lines, these plug wires. We'll just kind of pop them off. Ooh, those plugs are nice. They're actually Champion branded, and these are actually pretty nice spark plug leads. I'll probably keep these. These are probably good enough set to make it, you know, run before I give it a tune-up. My plan is, like I said, just kind of get this thing hopped up, cleaned up, put into the car, run it. I do plan on resealing it, you know, putting new gaskets and everything. These things are dirt cheap to get gaskets for. They're like $100 or less to get a gasket kit for a small block Chevy. These things are, like I said, super, super cheap. So we'll throw a gasket kit in it, throw it in the car, make it run, and then give it a tune-up, you know, new spark plugs, new wires, clean up the carburetor, probably a new distributor, probably some good heads. I don't know. Just trying to make it basically cheap-ish on a budget, but I do want it to perform okay. So let's stop yapping here. Dirt and crap in that exhaust, but hey, there's one manifold. Wow, that's got some weight to it. Those are definitely not going back on. Those things are heavy. Here's my other exhaust. Ugh. Yes, I'm using my impact for everything, but I'm not tightening anything, so it's fine. I'm just buzzing them all out. Cover. Escapo. There we go. Yeah, see? I knew those were pretty clean. Granted, this is all dinged up from probably the forklift or something hitting it, so it's probably junk. They're not seized up or anything. It's actually super clean on the top of this. Okay, let's pop this other thingy-majig off. We'll pop the fan off. And probably drain the oil and look at the bottom of the crank. Let's see what the crank on this thing looks like. I am curious. Oh, hey, our distributor moves? Dude! What's going on here? This motor, like, wants to live. There's gotta be something crazy. Like, I'm gonna pop this thing apart and it's gonna be like a boat anchor full of rust or something, right? Nothing ever goes this easy. Dude! That distributor is, like, pretty clean. It's actually still got oil on it. Look at that. Dude, this is good. This is like actually good news. There it is. Come on. A couple gentle pries. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come on, you were just about ready to come off. There you go. There you go. Come on. I really don't want to mess up your mating surface. Come on. There you go. Come on. Just, there you go. There, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the motor's clean, dude. Let me get you guys a close-up of it. It's pretty clean. I bet that cylinder we're gonna have some rust in because that's a fairly rusty thing, but everything else looks pretty good. I don't like have really bad stipulations now pulling the heads off this motor. Might be good. Oh, you're still full of antifreeze. That's a good sign. Oh, there's water that just came out of this cylinder. That's not a good sign. You see right here, it's dripping out. Or I'm turning it. I think the cylinder might be full of water. Oh no. That is not a very good sign at all. There it is. All right, let's see how bad this side is. This side, I didn't see any real bad signs of moisture, so I'm hoping it's okay. Oh, that's really rusty. Holy crap. Oh, that one had a bunch of water in it too. Holy Lord. Holy Lord. Holy crap. I'd say it had a little bit of water in it. Just a little bit. This Titanic level of rust. Wow. That's not just gonna clean up with some ATF and some transmission fluid, but holy crap. That is not good. Wow. That makes me real sad because the other cylinders look great. They look like really good. Like no piston ridge, nothing. Then we have that one that's just eat. Holy crap. Well, let's move on to the other side, the other head. Wow, that knocked the wind out of me, man. I was hoping this motor would be ready to put in the Chevelle. Just a quick gasket kit, man. Oh, that is no bueno. I'm gonna give you guys a different angle of this one because I know this one actually has a lot of water still in it. So I bet when I take this one off, it's gonna be like just as bad as that one, but we can catch the water on the camera. Oh, you can see it dripping. Oh, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. Oh, it's okay. No, it's just as bad. Never mind. I was gonna say that's not even as bad. It's as bad. So. It's literally look at the dust cloud coming out of it. That is not what the inside of your motor is supposed to look like. This one's got a little bit of water in it, but it's not bad. See this right here, you know what? Let me show you guys what a good cylinder looks like. Okay, so you see this right here, that one? How there's some lines on it? There are lines that go side to side like this. That's called cross hex. There's Ladybug right there. Or not Ladybug, Lightning Bug. That's called cross hex. That is what holds the oil on the side of your cylinder walls. And that normally starts to wear off around like 150, 200,000 miles when motors start to get worn out. And this one still has it, and it's still very obvious, which means, like I said, this motor legitimately was 37,000 original miles on it. And it's just full of water. Why? If this thing wasn't full of water, dude, this thing would be mint. All right, well, we know that's just raining on my parade. That just makes me so sad. I was so excited. This started off so nice. All right, it's time to drain the oil on this thing because there is still a fair bit in it. It's like a little bit low, but it's still basically full. And I would like to flip this thing over and see if it's a 2 or a 4-bolt main, because that's going to kind of... If this thing's a 4-bolt main, I'm going to keep it, and I might rebuild it. If this thing's a 2-bolt main, probably just going to take pictures of it, rip off what I need. Oh yeah, that's got a little bit of water in it. You can tell they got water in it when they drain quick like that, but it doesn't look horrible. There's no obvious metal flakes in it, which... Oh man, that's just sad. That is just real sad. Alright, time to spin this motor over and not pay attention to the giant puddle of oil I made underneath this thing. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that's going to come out of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's only a little bit of oil in that. It's like dust that just came out of it. Looks like a pharaoh's tomb. kill it. I do want to try to save the oil pan. It's passenger car oil pan. 2-bolt? It's 2-bolt 350. Okay. Yeah, this thing is junk. Well, it started raining right after I got that other 350 out there, put over there. That thing is junk. It's got a lot of rust in the cylinder, so it's probably not ever going to live again. But in the very least, it will have some parts that will give up to our actual good 350. This is a 1994 Chevy 350, a 5.7 from that 1994 Chevy Silverado we had. I know for a fact this thing is good. Sorry if you guys can hear all the rain hitting the roof. I'm just going to try to talk over that. I know for a fact this thing is good. It does spin over. The oil looks good. The coolant looked good. Everything on this thing looks good, and he told me it was running and driving before the transmission blew. It does have like 200,000 miles, so I'm probably just going to do a home, rebuild kit. Put new gaskets in it, probably new rings. Just check out the boards, make sure everything's okay. Just do some little maintenance before we put it into the Chevelle. But this thing is a factory roller block, so that's going to be a pretty good performance upgrade. And on top of that, it makes like 200 horsepower stock over like the 170 that block made. So we've got a little bit of free power right there, along with all the accessories and everything we need. Serpentine belt, all that fun stuff. This was Josh from Rich Wrenches. If you guys like this type of stuff, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see next. Us building up this motor, getting that Chevelle ready for the motor. Do you want us to just stab the motor in there and build the rest of the car around it, or build the rest of the car, get ready for the motor? I just kind of want to build this motor and get it in there because, well, I'm an idiot and I like, hearing things run and make noise. It makes me happy. Do you guys want to see more motorcycle stuff? Do you guys want to see Crown Vic stuff? Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next. This was Josh from Rich Wrenches. Hope you guys are having a good day, night, week, whatever it is. I hope you guys are having a great one. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you like what we do on this channel, and I will see you guys around. Peace out. Bye-bye. I didn't want to be the guy that, filmed random children without their consent. That'd probably put me on a watch list somewhere.